Shamba shape up Uganda! Put it up!
Now you see, Irene spends all day on the farm and she has got some back problems. But despite all that, she spends hours cooking for the family. Irene? Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes, please.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Good,
How are
good.
you, my dear?
Not bad.
Yes. What is this machine for?
So, we're going to prepare some meat.
We are going to prepare it using this machine.
Yes, and it will take a shorter time.
Do you know the cost of umeme?
Irene just gave me a brilliant idea. Why don't I invite someone who can answer her questions? Smallholder farmers fear cooking with electricity and use other energy sources like charcoal and firewood, thinking they are cheaper. I've invited an expert from Umeme, Mr. Peter Mwesiga, to teach us how EPCs are cost-effective and safe. Just before we could start, I used this chance to show Irene how easy and fast it is to cook with the electric pressure cooker. First, I press the saute button, then put some oil. Add the ingredients, freshly diced meat, add some water, mix, 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 and close. Okay, good. So, as that is cooking, we can have a conversation with Mr. Peter from Umeme.
We're interested in seeing what do we use our power for. I'm actually happy that I found a saucepan cooking here because Umeme is piloting a project to promote the use of electric pressure cookers, to promote use of electricity for cooking. Okay. Because there are very many advantages for that.
You can tell us some of the advantages of using it.
It saves us from the unclean sources, like cooking using firewood.
Firewood, yes.
Cooking using charcoal. Why? Because if you use firewood or charcoal, it affects our health as you breathe in that smoke. But it is also cheaper than using firewood. For example, a meal like this that we are preparing will use only about 400 shillings of yaka, of power. And now you can compare that with buying charcoal. Even if you go to buy charcoal in a cavera, you cannot buy charcoal for 400.
Yes.
I think the smallest amount could be about 1,000 or to 2,000. Yeah, and for 1,000 might not even be enough to prepare your food. The one is the convenience. You see, we're conversing. You don't need to check whether the water is over. You don't need to boil anything. You can use your time to do other things, to look after your animals. True. Because you don't need to keep babysitting food. Otherwise, if you're using charcoal firewood, you have to be there, check water, check. So that's another advantage. Okay.
But you said I would only use 400 shillings
to cook this
meat. But throughout the day, would one use only this pressure cooker?
The electric pressure cooker cooks about 80% of the meals that are used in Uganda. Yes.
But it can still prepare beans?
Yes, it can prepare beans, and it will take shorter period of time. Because how long does it take for you to prepare beans on firewood?
1.5 hours.
1.5 hours. And charcoal?
Then charcoal can take 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. And yet the EPC takes about 45 minutes.
45.
To prepare your dry beans, and you're out enjoying.
Indeed, we've been fearing the bills. We've been afraid of the bills. But if this thing can save, if you go into the budget and calculate, then we shall go in for this.
You've actually got the whole idea of why you are talking about an EPC.
Yes.
Because an EPC is an efficient and modern cooking appliance. It saves over 50% of the consumption.
Aha! This alarm means our sauce is ready. Oh, another safety feature of the EPC is that it can't open until all the pressure has been released. So, let us open. Oh my goodness! Yummy! This looks so delicious.
Good.
Irene, go and get the sweet potatoes.
I'm also going to
No, you're
share.
going to partake. Don't worry.
When I came, she was talking of disconnection. So
Aggie and Mr. Moses have arrived.
Yes.
Hey, you're right on time.
What's going on, Frob?
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm here with Mr. Chef.
Are these Umeme people?
Yes.
Have that come to disconnect our power?
No.
We are here to eat, not to eat.
To eat.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Potato is
Good, 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 good.
okay.
So, Mr. Peter, how much umeme have we consumed?
If you remember, at the beginning, the meter was reading 3.7 kilowatt hours.
Yes.
Now, when we look at it, it's reading 4.1 units. That means we've not even used half a unit.
It has cost Irene only 268 shillings to prepare this sauce. Some high-quality EPCs can be purchased for as little as 250,000 shillings. The cost of buying the pressure cooker may be high at first, but with the unit of yaka being 805 shillings or less, it will be cost-effective in the long run. Mr. Moses,
Yes.
Madam Irene,
Yes, sir.
we are here.
You are here. Yeah.
So, when we started, you told us you used 15 million to pay for school fees annually.
True. That's true.
Then when we did our mathematics, we realized that you can get much more than that if you put into practice what the experts told you. Now, to add on to that, we have brought you this variety of coffee seedlings, KR1 to 10, to replace the infected coffee trees and this pesticide to help you control weevils.
But unfortunately, we have to leave, Frobisha.
yes,
Our time is out here. Yeah, as for you people at home, we will see you on the next episode of Shamba, Uganda!